So let's talk about the Penguins of Madagascar movie. Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. So greetings, my fellow YouTubers, and welcome to Big D's Entertainment Rankings and Reviews. My name's Doyle, better known to you as the Big D, so I'll be bringing to you my final review of the Madagascar series. If you've not seen my reviews for the first three movies, considering my final review is a spin-off of the series, I advise you to click on the card coming up there. There we go. So you can go to the playlist and catch up what you might have missed or see them again. But for now, if you have seen these, good. So now let's get into 2014's Penguins of Madagascar. Released by Fox for DreamWorks Animation, featuring the voices of Tom McGrath, Chris Miller, Conrad Verney, and Christopher Knights, once again reprising the roles of the title characters Kowalski, Rico, Skipper, and Private in their own adventure. Of course, it's a spin-off of the Madagascar series and takes place right after the events of the previous film. Now, apart from the main characters, it's not directly related to the recent TV series of the same name, which aired on Nick. The film also features the voices of Benedict Cumberbatch, John Malkovich, and Ken Jeong. The film was directed by Eric Darnell and Simon J. Smith. Anyway, let's get into the story. Prior to the events of the original film, Skipper, Rico, and Kowalski are chicks in a penguin colony in Antarctica, and that grows away from the colony, and when the adult penguins decide to leave it be, the trio rescue it from leopard seals, but are set adrift on an iceberg. The egg hatches, and the trio name their new baby brother Private as they sail off into the ocean for adventure. 10 years later, after the events of the third film, Europe's Most Wanted, the Penguins leave Circus Zaragoza temporarily to celebrate Private's birthday by bringing to Fort Knox to get cheesy dibbles from a vending machine. Now, Private voices his desire to become an official member of the team, but is sadly ignored by Skipper. The machine comes to life and kidnaps the penguins. The kidnapper is revealed to be Dave, an octopus who lived in the Central Park Zoo as a star attraction until the penguins arrived and stole his popularity with their sheer cuteness. After being passed between zoos and aquariums as an unwanted animal, Dave escaped from captivity, disguised himself as a human scientist named Dr. Octavius Brine to enact his revenge. Rico swallows Dave's snow globe collection in a vial of serum, and the penguins fight off Dave's octopus henchmen and escape. Fleeing through Venice, the penguins are rescued by agents of the Northwind, an interspecies intelligence agency. Classified, the Wolf Leader informs the penguins that Dave has invented a bioweapon called a Medusa serum. Rico regurgitates the serum to show Classified and his colleagues, Polar Bear Corporal, Harp Seal Demolitionist Shortfuse, and Snowy Owl Intelligence Officer Eva, with whom Kowalski develops a crush on. Dave hacks into the Northwind computers and reveals he has far more of the serum. The penguins then start disappearing. Well, not our title characters, but various penguins. They start disappearing from exhibits all over the world. Seeing them as just penguins, and fearing that they will disrupt the investigation, Classified sends them via plane to a safe house on, you guessed it, where they were aimed for to rescue their animal friends in the first movie, Madagascar. Alright, now for the ending already. There's just so much action going on, but now it's the ending already for this here story. Alright, you got 5 seconds to stop. Go to the description box below. Fast forward to the time below. If you've seen the movie already, continue on. Here we go. Okay, you've been warned. Now, the penguins escape the plane, making their way to Shanghai. Using clues from Dave's snow globe collection, they deduce the next zoo attacked will be Shanghai Zoo itself. Private, much to his chagrin, is used as bait for Dave while the others lie in wait. The North Wind intervenes in Private, and the rest of the Shanghai Penguins are captured. Skipper, Rico, and Kowalski attempt to steal Classified's jet and accidentally blow it up. The North Wind trace Private to Dave's lair and travel there by boat, with the three penguins towed behind on a walk without yeah, sustenance, as punishment. And after that, in a mid-credit scene, the Penguins use Mort in the raid to return Private to normal, and King Julian is disappointed that Mort was not affected by it until he suddenly tries to eat him. Wow, yeah, in the story. So, what did I think of the Penguins of Madagascar? Well, I will say it's good. It's not quite as good as the other movies in the franchise, but it has its fun moments. Though the film did get good response from the critics, but the film was a big disappointment for DreamWorks, as it and was and it went as it went, but however did better internationally. Though as let's see, I'm trying to see here. As the film only managed to make 83 million in the US, but did better overseas with 290 million, as it went on to make 373 million worldwide. By the end of 2014, the studio had to take a 57.1 million write-down, primarily related to the performances of this and another film from and another recent film of theirs, Mr. Peabody and Sherman, which was released the same year. Anyway, but even so, I will say it's got its moments. I'm glad we got the same voice actors of the Penguins: Tom McGrath as Skipper, Chris Miller as Kowalski, Christopher Knights as Private, and Conrad Vernon as Rico. Well, actually, it's not the same voice. John DiMaggio had previously voiced Rico, but now Conrad Vernon took over. Benedict Cumberbatch, who still just a couple of years before playing Marvel's own Doctor Strange, is the voice of Agent Classified. He was pretty good. Ken Jeong voices Short Fuse. Pretty good character. Annette Mahendru as Ava was pretty good. And Peter Stormare as Corporal. Yeah. Plus, we also have let's see, John Malkovich voicing Dave, aka Dr. Brian. Andy Richter. Well, there were two voices for King Julian. We have. No, wait, not. No, I made a mistake. Andy Richter voices does the vocal effects for Morgan, but Danny Jacobs voices King Julian in place of Sacha Baron Cohen. Yeah. But anyway, the story's not too bad. The characters aren't too bad either. The score from Lauren Balfus is pretty good too. I mean, we do get to hear some pretty good music. It's now Balfe actually wrote the additional music for the previous two Madagascar films, and also helped the film's franchise's composer Hans Zimmer with the score for another recent DreamWorks film, Megamind. Anyway, with all that said, would I recommend The Penguins of Madagascar? Well, I'd say give it a one-time watch. And if you're not satisfied with it, then don't bother with it again. Just stick with the other Madagascar films. But anyway, yeah, this film is a little underrated though, but still, it's got its fun moments. So what are your thoughts on the Penguins of Madagascar? You can tell me in the comment section below. If you like this video, click the like button below, subscribe to my channel, and be a part of the Big D Nation. Excuse me please, I'll be right back. Sorry about that everyone. Now, coming soon, my next review will be Star Trek The Motion Picture. But there's going to be some more coming up. Stay tuned for this week, through this weekend, when for my Space Ghost Saturday Morning TV log, as well as a, a live stream of a double feature of the Flintstones, where I'll be watching The Man Called Flintstone and The Jetsons Meet the Flintstones back to back, which will start at 7 o'clock Central Time this Saturday night. Don't miss it, folks. I know you'll be enjoying, and as I kind of might regret saying it, yabba dabba, don't miss it. Okay? Anyway, thank you for watching, and if you like this, you may want to check out some of these other fun-filled films from DreamWorks. In the upper left-hand corner is my review of the final Shrek film, maybe for now. That's Shrek Forever After. In the upper right hand corner is my review of The Croods, which came out a year before this came out. Or if you'd like, go to the bottom left hand corner and see my review for Kung Fu Panda 3. And the bottom right hand corner is the button you can click to subscribe. If you like rankings and reviews on movies, TV, music, video games, etc., then I'm your guy. Thanks for watching. Until next time, I'm the Big B saying, see ya.